Beloved one, stand tall in this moment, for a shift is already unfolding around you, quiet, precise, and guided by a higher order than anything you have seen before. Your heart has waited, your spirit has endured, and heaven has taken note. Now hear this truth with unwavering certainty. Your soulmate is closer than you think, and the key is location. For too long you believed distance was a barrier. But distance is an illusion when destiny has already moved into position. There is a divine alignment of paths happening right now. Steps are being redirected. Schedules are being rearranged. Journeys are being rerouted. Two lives, once separate, are being magnetized into the same place, the same moment, the same experience. Not by coincidence, not by chance, but by command. You may even feel it already, a pull toward a new environment, a nudge to visit a certain place, a sudden desire to change routine, explore, or relocate. This is not random, this is guidance. For your soulmate is being guided too. They are being moved, positioned, and awakened. Their heart is stirring, their spirit is calling yours by name. And soon, very soon, your paths will collide in a way that will feel like divine electricity. Hear this. You will not have to chase what is already chosen. You will not have to doubt what is spiritually assigned. You will not have to fear missing what has been marked as yours. When destiny has a location, no obstacle can block it, no delay can steal it, no force can break it. A surprise is approaching you. One wrapped in divine timing, unexpected meeting, and heavenly orchestration. Prepare yourself. Strengthen your heart. Stay open to where you are being led. For the place you are about to step into is the place where your future rises to meet you. Your soulmate is not just coming, they are arriving, drawn to you, guided toward you, location aligned, heart awakened. Stand ready, stand believing, stand in the light, for love, ordained, protected, and divinely timed, is about to appear before you, with a surprise that will change your life forever. Destiny is aligning your location with your soulmate's path in ways far more intricate, intentional, and divinely orchestrated than you may realize. What feels like ordinary life around you is actually a living map of spiritual coordinates shifting into place. Every step you take, every choice that pulls you forward, every instinct that rises within you to move, explore, or change something in your environment is being influenced by a higher intelligence guiding you toward a destined meeting. This alignment is not random. It is not subtle chance. It is a deliberate weaving of two life paths that were always meant to intersect. You may sense this as a growing restlessness, a desire to travel, relocate, or simply visit a place you haven't been in a long time. You might notice signs urging you toward a particular city, location, event, or even a small detour in your daily routine. These pulls come from within your spirit because your intuition is responding to the instructions of destiny. You are being guided like a compass that cannot fail. even if you don't fully understand why certain feelings are emerging. That internal guidance is how destiny whispers, "Go here, move there, trust this direction." And while it may feel subtle, it is leading you toward a point in space where the connection that belongs to you is waiting. Your soulmate is not stationary either. The alignment is dual. They too have been sensing changes in their life, opportunities shifting, plans rearranging, emotions surfacing, or sudden clarity about what they truly want. They may feel pulled toward a place, a new environment, or a decision that may not seem logical on the surface, but feels magnetically right. This is because destiny is moving them in rhythm with you, adjusting their journey to bring them into proximity with yours. Even delays, reroutes, and unexpected changes are part of this alignment. What seems like misfortune or disruption is often redirection, timing being adjusted so both of you arrive at the same point without missing one another. There are moments in your life that feel divinely timed because they are. A choice you didn't plan, a sudden change of schedule, a feeling that nudges you to be somewhere specific at a specific moment. These micro-movements create synchronicity. They open doorways. They narrow the distance between you and the one whose spirit mirrors your own. Destiny uses ordinary circumstances to create extraordinary outcomes. What seems insignificant can be the turning point, a place you decide to walk into, a route you change, a new environment you explore. These choices are not accidents, they are alignments. You may wonder why location matters so deeply. It matters because presence is the catalyst for destiny's spark. Two souls can be tied spiritually long before they meet. But the physical world is where those ties ignite into reality. The meeting that has been written for you needs a stage, an intersection point where energy, timing, and divine intention converge. This location is not chosen by chance. It is chosen because it holds resonance, symbolism, or alignment with your next chapter of growth. When you step into the right place, your heart recognizes what your mind may not yet understand. This is where my life begins to change. Sometimes destiny aligns your location through invitation. Someone asks you to attend an event. A friend suggests a new spot. You feel compelled to take a different path, or revisit a place from your past. Each of these invitations is part of the orchestration. Other times destiny aligns you through removal, closing a door, ending a chapter, or pushing you away from environments that no longer serve your growth. These endings are not losses, they are preparations. They shift you away from the wrong places, so you can be positioned in the right one. There may also be moments where you feel paused, as though nothing is happening. But alignment often occurs in the unseen, long before it emerges in the visible. Just as the sun rises before light touches the horizon, destiny is already moving in your favor before you see the evidence. While you think nothing is changing, coordinates are shifting. While you think progress has stalled, paths are merging. While you think you have been waiting too long, Destiny has been arranging a meeting so powerful and precise that no earlier moment could have held it. Your soulmate is being brought into the same sphere of existence as you, not just emotionally, but geographically. Their presence is approaching your life in a way that will feel sudden, but was actually orchestrated long ago. When the two of you arrive at the same place at the same time, the connection will feel like recognition, relief, and awakening all at once. It will feel like home because destiny always feels familiar when it finally appears. Trust the movements happening within your spirit. Trust the shifts happening around you. Trust the sense that your life is being guided towards something significant. You are not imagining the pull, the restlessness, or the sense of anticipation rising within you. These sensations are the markers of destiny at work. They are the signals that your location is transforming into the meeting ground of something profound and life-altering. This alignment is purposeful. It is unfolding now. And when the moment arrives, you will see how every step, every change, every pull and every whisper led you directly to the one whose soul has been calling yours across time, distance, and destiny. Your location is aligning, your meeting is approaching, your soulmate is being guided straight into your life. A sudden shift or move will open the doorway to your divine meeting, and this shift may come in ways that feel unexpected, unplanned, or even disruptive at first. But every meaningful transformation in your life begins with movement, internal, external, or both. Destiny rarely works through stillness. It works through redirection. Through moments that nudge you, push you, or guide you into places you might not have gone on your own. This shift is not meant to unsettle you. It is meant to position you for the encounter that has been written into your story long before you ever knew to ask for it. You may feel this shift rising now. For some, it begins with an internal urge, an intuitive whisper telling you it's time for change. Perhaps you feel compelled to explore new environments, meet new people, or step outside the routine that has made you comfortable but not fulfilled. This stirring is not random. It is a sign that your spirit is responding to a higher alignment. Your intuition senses what your conscious mind cannot yet perceive, that a new chapter is waiting, and in that chapter, someone significant is meant to appear. For others, the shift may come in the form of external events that suddenly alter your direction. You might receive an unexpected opportunity, a new job, an invitation to travel, or a reason to relocate. You may also encounter endings, relationships closing, environments no longer feeling right, or situations that push you away from what once felt stable. Though these changes can feel unsettling, they are not setbacks. They are sacred redirections. They move you away from paths that no longer lead to growth, and toward the path where destiny is preparing your divine meeting. A sudden move does not always mean uprooting your entire life. Sometimes the shift is smaller, but just as meaningful. It can be a change in daily routine, a new place you decide to visit, a route you've never taken before, or an event you choose to attend on a whim. A single moment in a new environment can carry the energy that opens the door to the connection meant for you. Destiny uses even the smallest adjustments to create alignment. What feels like a simple decision may be the turning point that leads you to the one you are meant to meet. This shift occurs because the version of you that your soulmate is destined to recognize exists in a new environment, not the old one. Growth, expansion, and movement elevate your frequency. When you step into new spaces, your energy shifts, your mindset expands, and your radiance becomes visible to the person whose spirit resonates with yours. Your divine connection requires you to be in a place where your heart is open, your intuition is awake, and your spirit is aligned with possibility. The shift prepares you for this. Your soulmate is experiencing shifts as well. They may be going through changes in their own life, moving, traveling, starting something new, or stepping away from environments that no longer serve them. They may feel a similar restlessness, a pull toward new places, or a sense that they are being guided towards something unfamiliar yet meaningful. Their transformation is synchronized with yours, even if neither of you realizes it yet. The changes happening in their life are aligning them so that your paths will converge at the right moment, in the right place, with the right hearts. Sometimes the sudden shift feels like you've been pushed into the unknown. But this is exactly where destiny works best. The unknown is the doorway through which miracles walk in. When life rearranges itself and you find yourself in environments you never expected, you become open to encounters you never would have experienced. Divine timing often requires you to step out of what is familiar so your spirit can recognize what is meant for you. The shift is not only physical, emotional and spiritual shifts accompany it. You may feel more reflective, more alert, more aware of what you truly want and no longer willing to settle for less. This clarity draws you into alignment. When you elevate, your connection elevates. When you grow, your soulmate grows. The relationship meant for you is not found through stagnation but through movement and awakening. The shift prepares you to recognize the person whose presence will feel like a spiritual match, someone who reflects the growth you have been cultivating. This doorway is opening because your life is transitioning into a higher season. You may feel the energy around you changing, old patterns fading, new opportunities emerging, and a sense of anticipation you cannot quite explain. This sensation is the spiritual signal that a significant encounter is drawing closer. Just like the moment right before dawn when the sky begins to glow, your life is beginning to reflect the first signs of the connection that is approaching. You may also experience synchronicities during this shift, repeated signs, recurring numbers, dreams, or intuitive messages urging you toward a specific direction may appear. These signs are not coincidences. They are confirmation that your spirit and destiny are working together to guide you toward the encounter that has been prepared for you. Pay attention, not with fear, but with curiosity. These signals are showing you that you are moving in the right direction, even if the path is not fully clear. A sudden move, often requires courage. It requires trust in the unseen and faith in the feeling that something greater is unfolding. But when you follow that inner pull, you place yourself in alignment with the divine meeting that will shift your life in the most profound and beautiful ways. You do not need to know every detail. You only need to trust the movement, because the moment you step into the place destiny is guiding you toward, the doorway to your divine connection opens effortlessly. The shift is happening because the meeting is near. Every change, every redirection, every moment of uncertainty is shaping the path you are meant to walk. And on that path, your soulmate is approaching. The sudden move, the unexpected shift, or the unplanned change will not take you away from what is meant for you. It will lead you directly into it. Your life is opening into alignment, and the doorway to your divine meeting is already unlocking. You are being guided toward a place where love is already waiting, even if you cannot yet see the full path or understand the reason behind this gentle but persistent pull. There are moments in life when something within you begins to shift, quietly, steadily, creating a sense of direction that doesn't always come from your mind but from your spirit. It is a subtle knowing, a whisper, a feeling that you are meant to be somewhere else, even if your current surroundings seem comfortable or familiar. This guidance is not accidental. It is the inner compass of destiny, pointing you toward the environment where the connection meant for you is already unfolding. Often this guidance begins as a small curiosity. You may feel drawn to a location you rarely think about. You may daydream about a certain city, a certain neighborhood, or even a certain atmosphere without knowing why. Sometimes it shows up as a desire to explore, travel, or simply go out more than usual. Other times it comes as an emotional nudge, a soft urge to leave behind routines that once felt secure but now feel limiting. These urges arise because your spirit recognizes a place where something important is waiting for you, something your conscious mind has not yet discovered. This place is more than a physical location. It is an energetic meeting point. Love, before it becomes visible, often exists in alignment first. Your soulmate, whether you know them or have yet to meet them, carries a frequency that matches your own. When you are not in the right environment, that frequency connection can remain dormant. But when you move closer to the place where their presence resonates, your spirit begins to awaken, to feel inspired, to feel drawn. Guidance doesn't appear out of nowhere. It is triggered by resonance, your soul sensing another soul at a distance. Sometimes the place you are being guided to is not far. It may be a familiar location that suddenly feels different. It might be a spot you've visited many times but never noticed in a certain way. You may be guided to attend a gathering, join a new activity, or spend time in an environment that aligns with your coming connection. The guidance may seem simple, even ordinary, but that is how destiny often hides its greatest breakthroughs, within everyday moments that carry divine significance. Other times, the place waiting for you might require more of a leap. You may feel pulled toward relocating, traveling, or exploring a completely new environment. You may sense that your growth, your opportunities, and your next chapter can only unfold once you step into new surroundings. When this guidance becomes strong, it is because love is already moving in that direction. You are not being sent into randomness. You are being pulled into alignment. Your soulmate may already be near that place, or they may also be moving toward it. The timing is delicately orchestrated. 2 hearts, 2 journeys, 2 sets of choices, all being gently shaped so they arrive at the right place at the right moment. You are not wandering, you are being positioned. You may feel this guidance through intuition, but you may also feel it emotionally. Certain places may feel heavy, while others feel strangely light. Certain environments may drain you, while others energize you. Certain surroundings may feel like they no longer hold your future, while others feel like a doorway opening. This emotional contrast is not random. It is your spirit telling you where your destiny cannot grow and where it can. Love is not only about finding a person, it is about being in the environment where your connection can unfold with ease, authenticity, and divine timing. You are being led to a place that supports the highest version of you, a place that reflects the energy of a life you are ready to step into. And because love is a part of your destiny, that place also holds the presence or path of the person meant for you. When you feel guided to shift your surroundings, that guidance is not meant to create confusion or fear. It is meant to awaken readiness within you. You are being prepared, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, to receive a connection that aligns with your growth. The place you are being guided toward carries the vibration of your next chapter. It holds opportunities, conversations, encounters, and moments that will bring you closer to love than anything you've experienced before. Your soulmate's energy is already touching that place. Their footsteps may be there. Their routines may be forming there. Their own guidance may be pulling them toward the same environment, even if they are unaware of why. As you move closer to the place where love is waiting, your hearts begin aligning long before your eyes meet. Sometimes the guidance toward this place becomes stronger during times of change. A new beginning in your life, a closure of an old chapter, or a moment of awakening may trigger the sense that you must move, shift, or simply step outside what is familiar. These transitions are signs that destiny is clearing space for what is meant for you. You may not see the full picture, but your spirit does. This inner guidance is not meant to be forced. It unfolds naturally. Some days it feels like curiosity. Other days it feels like urgency, and sometimes it feels like gentle reassurance, telling you that wherever you are being led, you are moving toward alignment, not away from it. You are not losing your foundation, you are stepping into your future. The place waiting for you holds encounters that will feel divinely timed. You may walk into a room and instantly sense a shift in energy. You may stand in a particular spot and feel a sudden sense of calm, familiarity, or anticipation. These moments are confirmation that you are where you are meant to be. You will know when you are close, because something inside you will recognize it, not with logic, but with resonance. Love is already present in that environment, waiting for you to arrive. The connection meant for you is not behind you. It is ahead of you, and every nudge, every whisper, every instinct you feel is guiding you closer to the place where your life aligns with someone else's in a way that will feel destined. You are being guided because timing is aligning. You are being guided because your heart is ready. You are being guided because love is already waiting, just ahead, just beyond, just within reach. Trust where you are being led. The place you are moving toward holds the moment your life shifts, your heart recognizes, and your soulmate steps into your world. Your soulmate feels the pull and is being redirected toward you even in moments when you believe nothing is happening. What you cannot see with your physical eyes is already unfolding in the spiritual and energetic realm. Their heart, their intuition, their circumstances. Everything is shifting in subtle, powerful ways to guide them closer to you. This pull is not imagined, and it is not one-sided. There is a magnetic bond forming between your souls, a quiet resonance awakening within both of you, drawing each of you toward the other like two stars pulled by the same gravitational force. They may not consciously understand why they feel this pull. They might simply feel restless, unsettled, or suddenly aware that something in their life needs to change. They may feel dissatisfied with old routines, old connections, or old environments. They may sense that a different direction is calling them, even if they cannot explain it. This is the spiritual signal that destiny has begun its work. It is the beginning of a reorientation, an internal turning of their heart toward you. You are not the only one experiencing transformation. Your soulmate is moving through their own internal awakening. They may feel a persistent urge to grow, to improve, to heal, or to break free from past limitations. These desires are not random emotional shifts. They are part of the process that prepares them to meet you. Love that is divinely aligned requires two whole hearts, two ready spirits, and two people who have cleared the space within themselves to truly connect. Their healing, their growth, their internal shifts are all happening because their spirit recognizes that something meaningful and life-changing is approaching. You may wonder whether they feel you, whether they sense your existence, whether they know something significant is coming. And the answer is yes, they do. Even if they do not consciously think of a soulmate, they feel the call. They feel the energetic tug pulling them toward the next chapter of their life, toward new experiences, and toward the connection that is meant to awaken them in ways nothing else has. They may feel a longing without a face, a desire without a name, a pull without a clear direction. That pull is you. Their soul recognizes your energy before their mind does, As this pull grows stronger, their life begins to rearrange itself. Opportunities may open unexpectedly, old plans may fall apart, they may find themselves in new environments, meeting new people, or considering decisions they never would have considered before. These changes are not accidents. They are signs that destiny is clearing the path. Your soulmate is being redirected through synchronicities and spiritual nudges, guiding them away from what no longer aligns with their highest path and toward what is truly meant for them. Redirection can come in many forms. Sometimes it is gentle, a new interest, a new job offer, a chance to travel, a shift in perspective. Sometimes it is sudden, a relationship ending, a life change, a moment of clarity that forces them to reconsider everything. Even challenges can act as catalysts. When things fall apart in their life, it is often because something greater is being built in its place. These disruptions are not punishments, they are preparations. They are the universe positioning them so that your paths eventually cross. Your soulmate may also experience intuitive signals. Dreams, signs, numbers, or repeated messages may appear in their life, nudging them forward. They may feel a heightened sensitivity, a deeper awareness, or a sense of anticipation they cannot explain. These moments are indicators that their spirit is waking up to the connection drawing nearer. When two souls are destined to meet, they begin feeling each other long before the physical encounter. Even their emotions are being influenced by this pull. They may feel ready for deeper connection, even if they were not ready before. They may feel tired of shallow interactions or relationships that do not resonate. They may crave authenticity, truth, depth, and connection, with a clarity they did not have in previous seasons of their life. This emotional shift is destiny preparing them to recognize you when they meet you, not just with their eyes but with their soul. You might think they are far away, but spiritually, they are already moving closer. Distance means nothing when destiny decides to bring two people together. What matters is the alignment of timing, readiness, and spiritual growth. As each of you takes steps, both seen and unseen, you move toward the moment when your lives will intersect. They may feel unexpectedly drawn to a place, an activity, or a decision that leads them into alignment with your path. They may feel a sudden desire to return to a location, or explore a new environment, without knowing that this movement is part of the divine orchestration that is guiding them toward you. They are not wandering, they are being led. Just as you feel moments of longing, they feel them too. Just as you sense shifts in your life, they sense shifts in theirs. Just as you feel destiny stirring, they feel it as well. You are connected more deeply than you realize, and this connection grows stronger as both of you move closer to alignment. There may have been times when they resisted change or avoided growth, but the pull toward you has grown too strong for them to ignore. Their soul knows that their future does not lie in the past. It knows that the connection waiting for them holds healing, purpose, and transformation. And so they move, sometimes slowly, sometimes abruptly, but always toward you. This redirection is divine timing in motion. Even delays in their life serve a purpose. If they had moved too soon, they would not have been ready for you. If they had moved too late, you might have missed each other. But destiny ensures perfect timing. Every detour, every pause, every shift is part of the choreography that guides them toward your meeting point. They are coming closer, not out of chance, but because something deep within them recognizes the path they are meant to take. Their heart is softening, their mind is opening, their spirit is awakening. They feel the pull because the connection meant for them is already calling them forward. You do not need to worry about being forgotten, overlooked, or missed. What is meant for you cannot pass you by. The one who belongs in your life is being guided with precision, drawn by an invisible thread woven between your souls long before you entered this world. They are moving toward you, step by step, guided by fate, intuition, and the quiet inner whisper that says, "Go." Something beautiful is waiting. Your soulmate is coming, not slowly, not weakly, but with purpose. They feel the pull, they feel the shift, and they are being redirected straight into your life exactly when the moment is right. The surprise will happen when both your paths converge in the same place at the same time. And this moment is being prepared with a level of precision that only destiny can orchestrate. What feels unpredictable to you is already fully mapped out in the unseen. Two journeys that once seemed separate are steadily being woven together, guided by timing, intuition, and divine alignment. There is a moment approaching in your life that will feel almost unreal because of how effortlessly everything falls into place. But that ease is the result of countless invisible shifts leading you toward one another. You may wonder why it hasn't happened yet, why the meeting is taking longer than you hoped, or why circumstances still feel uncertain. But convergence requires more than desire. It requires readiness, alignment, and synchronization of life paths. Both you and your soulmate are being prepared emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and energetically, so that when you meet, the connection is unmistakable, undeniable, and unshakable. Destiny does not rush what is sacred. It ensures that when the moment finally arrives, you are capable of recognizing it, appreciating it, and stepping fully into what it means. This convergence is not coincidence. It is not a lucky moment or a chance encounter. It is the result of the universe adjusting your steps and theirs, redirecting your choices, aligning your desires, and placing you in environments that support your meeting. You may feel drawn to a place without knowing why. You may choose a new routine, accept a last-minute invitation, or take a different path home. These small decisions act as puzzle pieces, coming together in ways that seem ordinary, but carry extraordinary significance. In the same way, your soulmate will be guided toward decisions that position them closer to you. They might feel compelled to visit a specific location, attend a certain event, or make a change they hadn't considered before. They may feel restless in their current environment, sensing that something is pulling them toward a new direction. They might even experience delays or detours that, though frustrating in the moment, actually lead them to the exact place where destiny needs them to be. These shifts create the perfect intersection point where your lives align. Sometimes this convergence happens in a familiar place, somewhere you've visited many times, unaware that it holds the key to a future moment that changes everything. Other times it happens somewhere new, a place you enter for the first time, guided by intuition or circumstance. Wherever it occurs, your spirit will feel something instant, a sense of recognition, a moment of clarity, a vibration in your heart that tells you, this is it. Not because the surroundings are special, but because the presence of the right person makes the moment sacred. The surprise of this meeting lies not only in its timing, but in the way it unfolds. You may not expect it that day. You may not feel particularly prepared or radiant. You may even be thinking about something completely different when destiny steps in and shifts your entire world with one encounter. That's the beauty of convergence. It arrives quietly, but changes everything instantly. Love steps into your life in a moment that feels natural, yet extraordinary, simple, yet life-altering. This moment is approaching because both of you have reached a state of alignment. You have released what needed to be released. You have learned what you were meant to learn. You have grown into a version of yourself capable of giving and receiving the depth of connection your soul has always longed for. Your soulmate has undergone their own transformation, their own awakening, their own clearing of old wounds or past barriers. Convergence requires two prepared hearts, and when the timing is right, the universe moves with precision. You will feel the build-up before the moment comes. A sense of anticipation may rise within you without knowing why. You may feel more aware, more connected to your intuition, more hopeful, or more open. Signs may appear more frequently, symbols, synchronicities, dreams, numbers, or repeated messages urging you to trust the process. These are confirmations that you are nearing the crossroads, where destiny brings everything together. The convergence also carries a deep emotional resonance. When two paths finally meet, it feels like exhaling after holding your breath for too long. It feels like finding something you didn't know you were missing, or rediscovering something that somehow feels familiar. There is no confusion in this moment, no hesitation. Even if the circumstances seem unexpected, the connection feels natural, like stepping into a rhythm that has always belonged to you. What happens after this meeting unfolds organically, because when two souls are aligned, the connection moves effortlessly. Communication flows, energy synchronizes, walls dissolve. There is a sense of safety, curiosity, and recognition that makes you want to explore the connection further. The surprise of the meeting transforms into the beginning of something meaningful, a bond that grows with clarity rather than uncertainty. Destiny ensures that this convergence not only happens at the right moment, but in the right environment. An environment where both of you feel open, at ease, and receptive to what is unfolding. A place where the energy supports the connection rather than distracts from it. This could be somewhere quiet, somewhere lively, somewhere sacred, or somewhere ordinary. What matters is the timing, not the scenery. The moment is designed perfectly, whether it appears simple or breathtaking. You may look back later and realize how many moments, decisions, and shifts had to align just for the two of you to stand in the same space at the same time. You may marvel at how close you came to missing each other, if not for one small change, one sudden shift, or one unexpected choice that altered your direction. But destiny allows no missed connections. What is meant for you arrives when you are ready, not a moment earlier and not a moment later. As your paths move steadily toward convergence, trust that the surprise will unfold naturally. Trust the timing, even when it feels slow. Trust the process, even when it feels unclear. Trust the pull, even when you cannot see where it's leading. When the moment arrives, it will be worth every step, every shift, every waiting season. Your paths are moving closer, your timing is aligning, and the surprise, your destined meeting, will unfold when both your lives reach the precise point where they are meant to intersect.